This channel supports Extra Life in its efforts to raise money for the Children's Miracle Network. For more information about how to donate and join in their efforts, go to the link displayed here. Extra Life. Play games, heal kids. What up, everybody? It's your boy Black Magus, and second part of the DoorDash series. We're going to talk about how easy it is to start. Now, you do have to sign up. There may be periods where you sign up and they tell you, we don't have room for drivers. It's going to take a while. So you have to wait until we're opening up positions. It can fill up quick. It's definitely filled up quick during this pandemic, of course. But once you get a slot, then you're good. Now, in order to even get put in that position, what you have to do is you have to submit certain information. They need a copy of a license, and they have it set up to where you can just send them a picture of your license, give them like certain information so they can like make sure that you're legally eligible to drive, that you do own a vehicle, it's registered in your name, and all that good stuff. Once they clear that, do a little background check from the information that you send them, you're good to go, and they send you a care package. The care package consists of a bag for you to put food in, as well as a red card. What the red card works is it works like a credit card for you. There are still places that you have to pay for stuff, especially if you get put on the list to do deliveries from places like Walgreens or CVS. Yes, there will be places where you can go in and you will have to shop and use that red card. Or there's places, certain restaurants, that either they have the order but they need the payment, or you have to actually place the order and then pay for it. It's rare. It's really rare, but it happens. So that's what you need the red card for. And they basically tell you, download the app, install the app, register on the app, and you get like a little brief tutorial of how things work and all that, and away you go. They also do email you some tutorial videos and things like that if you need those. But once you're set up, off you go, and then you get your first delivery. You go to the place, you follow the instructions. It's pretty straightforward and simple, but I just feel like some people probably have made it complicated to the way where there have been numerous changes to the apps that have added different things. Some of these adjustments have been done because of the pandemic. One of the more important things is the option of people who are ordering to either have you hand it to them or leave it at the door. And they also allow people to put instructions as to how they want that to happen. There are some places that don't necessarily come directly through DoorDash. So it's kind of a weird process, such as Pizza Hut or Papa John's. A lot of times when people don't order through DoorDash apps, you will get like instructions that say people want contact delivery, but you have to you have to call them to confirm this. Pizza Hut is very much famous for that, so keep that in mind, and that will require you to give them a call. It's usually like just an extra step, because the normal process is once you accept an order, you go pick it up. You hit the button to let them know that you have arrived at the place to pick up. Once you picked up the order, you hit a button to confirm. Once you confirm, you have the option to like hit directions and get the GPS to come up, so it'll tell you how to go, or you can just go if you feel like you know how to get to where you're going, or your home. It used to be that you had to confirm that you arrived, but you don't now. Pretty much when you get in proximity, your GPS through the app lets people know that you're close, and it asks you to confirm delivery. Now, once you get to confirm delivery, if it's something that you just hand to someone, you just hit confirm delivery, and again, confirm again, let them know that you handed it to them. but make sure you hand people the phone, hand people their food before you do that. In between, you have an option where you can rate the delivery, so you can rate the whole experience. You can tell them whether or not you were happy with how things went at the restaurant, like if there were problems at the restaurant, things like that. You can tell them that you think it was low base pay. They have specific categories, and they have in other where you can like give written out details if you want to. Once you do all that, whether you want to say it's a bad or good experience or not, or you just want to hit confirm, you go. In the case of leave at the door, once you get there, you hit complete delivery, and it'll bring you to another screen. This other screen will have you have the options to call, text the customer, and then take a photo. You have to take a photo. You cannot complete that delivery if you are doing leave at the door unless you take a photo. So you have to take a photo of where you put the stuff. They give you the option to leave a message to the customer if you want to. I always leave a message like, your food has been left at the door as, you requested. Have a great day. After that, you take the photo. You hit OK to add the photo to it. You leave the message if you want. Then you hit confirm, and then you can go on your way. Some people choose to knock. A lot of customers will tell you don't knock if they want you to leave it at the door. Don't ring the doorbell because there's reasons why or whatever. I generally don't knock or don't ring as out of habit, even if people don't leave instructions, because I don't know exactly how they want. Now, you will get a lot of customers who will put leave at the door, and then they'll meet you at the door and have you hand it to them. And it's kind of off-putting because you're like about to, leave their food at the door like they asked, and then they open the door and it's like, oh, okay, this is awkward here, But generally speaking, most people don't even bother until you confirm it and send them that message and that picture. Some people have some interesting instructions at times for you, like you got to bring it around this way to the back. I've had to go like in like the dark of night behind a house into the backyard and down basement steps with no lighting, like looking like a horror scenario. It's all types of crazy situations that you can see, but it's pretty straightforward once you get to that point. And that's just pretty much the basis of how the flow goes. For some drivers, I've found through talking to them, they don't like doing any of that. Like, I know a lot of drivers out there, and I really, really recommend that you don't do this. But there are a lot of drivers out there that will just leave the food and say that they hand it to people. That's a no-no. That's not, proper. But I know why they do it, because it's the quickest way to get things done. Because there's the thing. Even though you do pick a leave at the door, there's an option once you hit complete delivery that'll tell you to take the photo to get you to the next screen. Or it'll say, I handed it to the customer. And a lot of drivers will do that, I handed it to the customer thing. I know this from experience of ordering myself. And it makes me understand why I get a lot of customers who leave, like, instructions that be like, please do not just leave the food. Please send the message. Please, whatever. Or, all that. Because drivers will do that. Don't be that type of driver. It's not that hard to just take a quick photo, hit OK, and then hit confirm. You don't have to leave the message. I do the extra step because that's just the way I am when it comes to customer service. But you don't have to. Just follow instructions. It's really more about following instructions than anything, in my opinion. It can go very, very easily. Just make sure to do that. Follow instructions, seriously. But that's just the basic gist of the whole thing and how it flows. So, again, some people may not want to deal with that stuff, and some people may not have the, professional or personal skills to do that properly somehow. I don't know why, but it's not that hard. It really isn't. But that's just to give you just a little background on the, the more basic details of doing DoorDash. Anyway, as always, you guys, feel free to hit me up. Let me know what you think, and I'll holler at you later. This your boy Black Makers, and I'm out. Deuces.